Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men. We were all at once terribly alone, and alone we must see it through. We are forlorn like children, and experienced like old men. We are crude and sorrowful. And superficial, I believe we are lost. Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near, you want to hold on to it. And there is nothing a man can hold on to. But probably that's the way of the world. When we have finally learned something, we're too old to apply it, and so it goes. Wave after wave, generation after generation. No one learns anything at all from anyone else. You may turn into an archangel, a fool, or a criminal, no one will see it. But when a button is missing, everyone sees that. Life is a disease, brother, and death begins already at birth. Every breath, every heartbeat, is a moment of dying, a little shove toward the end. This book is to be neither an accusation nor a confession, and least of all an adventure, for death is not an adventure to those who stand face to face with it. It will try simply to tell of a generation of men who, even though they may have escaped shells, were destroyed by the war. Strange how complicated we can make things just to avoid showing what we feel. I wandered through the streets, thinking of all the things I might have said and might have done, had I been other than I was. A man can gasp out his life beside you and you feel none of it. Pity, sympathy, sure. But you don't feel the pain. Your belly is whole and that's what counts. A half yard away someone's world is snuffled out in roaring agony. And you feel nothing. That's the misery of the world. That is the remarkable thing about drinking. It brings people together so quickly, but between night and morning it sets an interval again of years. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Sometimes I used to think that one day I should wake up, and all that had been would be over. Forgotten, sunk, drowned. Nothing was sure, not even memory. Why does a man live? In order to think about it. Modesty and conscientiousness receive their reward only in novels. In life they are exploited and then shoved aside. It was a melancholy secret. That reality can arouse desires, but never satisfy them. Bombardment, barrage, curtain fire, mines, gas, tanks, machine guns, hand grenades, words, but they hold the horror of the world. I want to think and at the same time. That's the last thing in the world I want to do. Never do anything complicated. When something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. With blinded eyes I stared at the sky, this gray, endless sky of a crazy God, who had made life and death for his amusement. They are more to me than life, these voices, they are more than motherliness, and more than fear, they are the strongest, most comforting thing there is anywhere, they are the voices of my comrades. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances. But every soldier believes in chance, and trusts his luck. Am I jealous? He thought, Astonished. Jealous of the chance object to which she has attached herself. Jealous of something that does not concern me? One can be jealous of a love that has turned away, but not of that to which it has turned. For a moment I had a strange intuition that just this, and in a real, profound sense, is life, and perhaps happiness even, love with a mixture of sadness, reverence, and silent knowledge. Come, let me kiss you. Life was never so precious as today. When it meant so little,